we call it the magic triangle. The team, the market needs that this fund is covering, and also the fund parameters.
Hello everyone, my name is Gabriel Goa. I'm a journalist for The Next Big Idea. We are on another edition of Web Summit on the center stage, talking with companies and investors in a partnership with the European Investment Fund. This time we have with us Oscar Farres, Head of Tech Investments at the European Investment Fund. Oscar, thank you for being here with us.
Thank
My,
you.
my first question is, what types of funds or strategies does the EIF prioritize from its pipeline?
Exactly. Well, look, first, maybe a recap on EIF's mission, which is to facilitate access to finance to innovative startups across
Yes.
Europe, regardless of geography, stage, and sector. So, our aim is to build a strong and resilient venture capital and financing ecosystem with Europe, so any startup can find the adequate financing. In that sense, right now, for instance, in terms of sectors, we are prioritizing those technologies that are strategic for building Europe's technological autonomy and sovereignty. And that is mainly related to deep technologies in areas such as semiconductors, industrial technologies, quantum computing, AI as well, of course, defense because of the geopolitical situation, but also very important climate technologies related to climate transition.
Yes, yes. And what are the main criteria the EIF looks for when selecting fund managers to partner with?
Yeah, we call it the magic triangle. So it's about the team, the market needs that this fund is covering, and also the fund parameters, fund size, number of portfolio companies. We try to check that all these dimensions are aligned to basically fulfill a certain investment strategy. I would say from these three, probably the one two that we put more weight on is the team, because that's really the people that will materialize the investment strategy. So basically, track record of the team, how they work together, whether they are aligned also with the investors in the fund to deliver the strategy that they are promising. And is this combination of elements that we look for.
And how does the EIF support fund managers?
Yeah, that's a good question. Besides money, of course, which I mean, we are a typically cornerstone investor. We are typically in the funds we invest one, if not the largest investor in that fund. But also we provide during and even before the process, we provide structuring input. So it's a bi-directional dialogue with the fund manager, so they can basically tap on our knowledge in the market. We have been investing in European VC for the last 25 years. We have a portfolio of 800 funds. So it's this sharing of knowledge to make the proposal more, let's say, market standard. That's during the process. Also, during and after the process, I think we provide valuable support in fundraising. Because of our strict analysis process, it's our stamp. It's sort of a quality stamp for private investors that want to invest in that fund, and we support that also the team in
Yes,
those
yes.
elements.
And how is the EIF working to ensure that this investment boom benefits region beyond established hubs in the most developed member
Yeah,
states?
yeah. Good question, because it's true that I mean, developed markets are still part of our investment strategy, but we are focusing more and more in emerging markets, mainly in Central Eastern Europe and Southern Europe, to help bridge those gaps and try to bring them up to speed to comparable levels as the established markets. Because in the end, we want that any startup, any founder anywhere in Europe can find the right
Yes.
financing.
Yes, yes. And what is the application process for fund managers seeking EIF financing, and what challenges do they typically encounter?
Yeah, it's a very easy process. I would
Yeah.
say we only require as a starting point a pitch deck, like 20, 25 slides with the main elements of the proposal. With that, we start engaging with them. Our investment team gets in touch with the fund manager, and we start this dialogue that I was referring to. The main blocks or the main barriers that teams encounter I think sometimes are related to the fact that they engage too late with us in the process, and then there's very little room for maneuver and for improving the proposal. So I would advise to engage early in the process
Yes.
and keep that dialogue open.
Yes. And what advice would you give to emerging fund managers who are looking to access EIF financing?
I would say we are very accessible. Try to get in touch even before you launch the proposal via website, LinkedIn events like Web Summit is a great opportunity. Engage early and tap into our knowledge to shape a better or a more market-oriented proposal.
Yes.
That's what I would give as an
Awesome.
advice.
Oscar, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.